Hello. In 2020, I was awoke by my guides, which is nothing unusual there. But this difference was that Wes, my main guide, told me to sit back, watch, and listen. I could feel my third eye being opened. And I saw the day I was born, and right through my childhood, to everything that happened. And I lay there, and this was at 10 o'clock at night, and this started. And I watched my life being played in front of me. It was just like watching a cinema. And then, at about 4 o'clock in the morning, it came to the end. The end of 57 years. And I looked at it, and I thought, why was this happening? And I said to my guides, why have I just been given a life review? And they told me, in very simple words, as I was going to be writing a book. I thought that was funny. And the next thing, it was like I was being put back to sleep. The next day, when they woke me up again, within a matter of 3 hours, I was woken up, and they told me to get up. I hadn't time to deal with my dogs. I hadn't time to even have a shower. They were on the move. And at that time, I would be working, doing my readings and that in my small bedroom, which I called the reading room. But before this happened, things started happening, and I just couldn't understand why I was being taken to the summer house at the end of the garden, and why my energies and everything had changed and were in there. But that morning, after they gave me my life review, they made me move all my stuff out of the small bedroom down here to the summer house. I couldn't believe it. Within 2 hours, it was all done. Yes, we were in the middle of a lockdown, so there was nothing else on to do. And then they told me when I'd finished, now, let's get the book started. So that day, with their help, I wrote in my book, and it's called My Path, My Life. And there it is. This book is very, very personal to me. Very personal. And it is my first, 57 years of my life. And I've went through all the emotions and everything. To write the book again, I went through the whole lot. I'm going to read a wee bit out of this, just to give you a taster. So I don't know which page we're stopping at, but I do feel that I need to say a wee bit. So, this is chapter 4, the 90s. In September 1990, I was 30. I had a big party in the Jewel Bowling Club, just along the road from us. I felt something was wrong. I could not put my finger on it. I thought the party would bring us all together. Martin was not happy as I got a tax refund, and he said it was better spent on the house, as we had now bought it. I kept my guns, had the party. Dad, Denise, Sandy and Suzanne came back from Rhodes. I was so happy they made the party. It would not have been the same without Dad. I was feeling sad inside, but I didn't know why. Martin and I decided to put the flat on the market for sale. I thought, yes, going up north. We had discussed it in the past, that one day we would go to stay up north. Martin did not think he would get a job, as he didn't, as he had a good job. This was the time I found out Martin, on a Sunday, when I was at work, was giving his sister driving lessons. His mum watched the boys. Mum had phoned to tell me he was not able to take the lesson on a Sunday. I was so hurt. I'm sure as she was telling me, thought I knew. I had an ambition to learn to drive. Martin always put me off, saying there's no need and it's too dangerous for me. I hurt that day. No one knows how much that hurt. I was now putting a face on things. I was so sad. In 1992, I had an affair. Guy made me feel alive, like I'd not felt in a long time. I was buzzing. It had been going on for a few weeks, but I knew I had to tell Martin myself before someone else did. I told him what was going on. He was quiet and left the room, locking me in. He phoned my sister and his. Then a few days later, Denise and Anne were telling me what I was losing. No one ever asked me how I was feeling inside. All everyone saw was the material. I knew I had to do something. Guy now was up north. I arranged to go to him. I knew I did not have anywhere to go, and I had to leave my boys. I was hurting, sad, and no one asked me how I was feeling inside. I was dead inside. I tried to tell my boys, but it was hard to tell them how unhappy I was at their age. I told them they were the best thing in my life, but for their good, for the moment, I needed to leave. Even to this day, as I recall it, hurts me. I still see their faces. I love my boys, and no one can take that love from me. That's just a little bit of the book. And it is about my feelings and my path to what I do now, my spiritual path, which was always there. But it shows you how my guides and my faith in myself has pulled me through. On a happy note, I'm happy that I did this book, because you see, it's my life. And it explains a lot. So, if you do fancy a little read, you can find my book. As I said, it's called My Path, My Life by Gladys Seller, and you can get it on Amazon. Thank you for listening. Speak with you soon. Bye.